Hi everyone, it's the Men's here, playing the Tier 6 American Tank Destroyer, the M18 Hellcat. Now the Hellcat, it's a pretty good tank destroyer. People think it's overpowered, but in reality, yes, it's a little bit better than other Tier 6 tank destroyers just because it has absolutely no armor or durability, so having speed and its gun, of course it's going to need a little bit better stats in those categories because it doesn't really have anything else. Now, yes, it's going to be changed in an upcoming patch. They're going to nerf its mobility and I think a few things on its gun, but overall it's still going to be a pretty good tank. Now, starting out, they have a lot of KV-1Ss. I'm actually gonna forego the town for once, and hopefully we can win the rest of the map quick. I just don't want to go up against 3 KV-1Ss. I may hope that my team can do well enough against them that I won't be missed up here, but you know how that works out. As you see, you are a very fast tank, so you want to use that to your advantage and get the spots where you can be useful, but you don't want to push too far since you have that speed to where you get into trouble. So I'm just going to hang a little further back than the rest of my teammates here, just so I can use my gun without worrying about getting torn apart by the vast amount of TDs on their team. But so far this did not look too good. We already lost one tank right off the bat.
Penetration. They're knocked down.
2 shots, 1 kill. Learning how to lead targets is a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, and especially with this gun's on a few American tanks, a 90mm, so you can kind of judge how fast the shell goes.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Now, I want this fucking KV-1S out, so yes, I am gonna use... never mind, he's moving behind cover. Let's see if we can't start putting a hurting on these guys.
That one bounced.
Fuck, can't believe I missed that.
That one bounced.
Seriously? Like, this is fucking... hate when your shots because it barely miss and bounce off of something that you shouldn't have. Just try to help out this guy. And of course they're fucking dead.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Still just want to stay at range. Hopefully my team moves back a bit, but doesn't seem to be the case. I just fucking missed him.
Got him.
Really? Just moved?
Penetration.
Fuck, of course I just missed him.
Enemy armor is damaged. Ready to fire. Let's find another target. Enemy is hit. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Not much I can do here, but I'll try.
Penetration. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Yeah, this thing doesn't really have the armor to be able to take out that many people. The only way is if they're all one-shottable, but it's definitely a toughie. Overall, got high caliber for the most damage in the match. Did over 2,000, 2,200, pretty good. 4 kills. As you can see though, while I did do a lot of damage at range, the overall accuracy at 0.35, it's good, but at long range it does make hitting some shots at moving targets difficult. And even though your velocity on your shell's pretty good, it's a little bit lower than some other tank destroyer guns, and this basically guns around tier 6. So it does take a little bit getting used to, but I've played so many American tanks that I'm kind of used to leading shots with this kind of velocity. So a little bit different map here, but in the last match I could have helped out in the town a little bit more, and we probably would have been a bit better off. I just thought by going over to that side that we would have did a little bit better, but their central force, we weren't able to kill them, and they really put a hurting on us. They cut us in half. So I'm gonna push over on the 1-2 line, just because I don't want to run into a lot of tanks on the east side of the map and kind of be stuck face to face with them. Okay, so hopefully this A43 pushes up ahead of me. It's always nice to have a spotter in front of you and a Hellcat. You never want to be the first tank out there, which, of course, half our team stopped. As you can see, your accuracy, it's a little bit low for long range shots, but it's just good enough to get the job done, in my opinion. Ooh, look, there's 3 tanks. Yeah, whoop-de-fucking do. Teams are made up of 15, not 3. I wish I had some shots on things, but haven't really gotten a chance to shoot at anything. This is gonna be hairy here.
Penetration. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Help him out with this KV.
That one bounced. Enemy armor is damaged.
Run away, he's about to reload.
The engine is damaged. Track hit. Enemy is hit.
Really?
We've lost
Are you
track.
fucking kidding me?
Enemy armor is destroyed.
There we go.
Drive on.
More worried about this medium behind me than the tanks in front of me. Thought I'd have a better shot on him, but I guess I didn't.
Penetration. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Now, I'm just gonna go to their cap. Yeah, all those tanks are pretty slow except for that PZ-4.
Critical hit. Enemy is hit. Enemy fuel tank is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
Uh-oh, here comes the PZ-4. Fuck.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
And of course I shot the cover protecting me and preventing me from shooting him. One more, no, there we go, we got it.
One of our tracks is
So
damaged.
I was a little lucky there. I had low HP, and at least I got that Churchill out with that engine shot. That really helped us out. He probably would have been able to reset if I hadn't got that engine. So overall, second high caliber, 1779 damage, and 4 kills again. Now the Hellcat, as you see, very good at doing damage and moving around the map. Sometimes your mobility hurts you if you fly off a cliff or get into trouble. But at the same time, you're very mobile. But as you see, I was kind of struggling with that T-49 just because your turret traverse is very slow at 16 degrees a second. It should be a lot higher, but since it's a tank destroyer, that's how they balance it. So you really have to be careful since your HP and armor do not do you any favors. And overall, it's a hard tank to play, but you can kind of sit back and snipe in it. I kind of like to play it a little bit more aggressive because that's just my playstyle. But overall, it is a very solid tank, and it's a very nice one to own. And even though they are going to be nerfing it a bit, it's still going to be a great tank after that. But anyway, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my website, wotguru.com.